Good morning, dear children. Let's start with the fire extinguishers today. As we have discussed earlier in the last video that for extinguishing the fire, we use generally the fire extinguishers. So, basically I told you that there are three types of fire extinguishers. One is based on water, another is based on carbon dioxide, and the third one is based on foam. Okay, so basically what happens generally, we have seen that when anything catches fire, generally the buildings or the houses or anything, generally we call the fire extinguishers. And now what they use, generally they use the high pressure of water with the help of hose pipes. Okay, so in that case generally we use the water based fire extinguishers, in which simply the water in the hose pipes is there, which with the help of the high pressure they are put on the things which are on fire, and they extinguishes the fire. Now, can the water be used on every type of fire? The answer is no. We cannot use water in every type of fires. For example, now what type of fires we cannot use water? We cannot use water on the fires which are caused due to electricity, as well as we cannot use the water in fires which are caused due to oil. Oil like petrol or gas. We cannot use such water. Okay. Why we cannot use in such cases? Because we know that water is a good conductor of electricity, and if we will use water hose pipe, everything will get under the electrocution. Now, so we cannot use water for that. Secondly, for oil also we cannot use, because we know that oil is lighter than water. If we will use water, for extinguishing the fire, what will happen? The oil comes up because it is lighter, and we will not be able to extinguish the fires. As you have seen that sometimes in the sea, when oil spill is there, oil spill means when the ships are bringing the petroleum or other type of oils from one country to another country, or from one place to another place, what happens, sometimes oil spills. That means the ship spills up the oil, and the whole oil spread over the surface of water, and the fire continues for many days, 15 days, or even 1 month also the fire continues, because the water is heavier, it goes down and the oil comes up, and it causes massive destruction. So for that we cannot use water. Okay, for that we can use either carbon dioxide, or we can use foam based fire extinguishers. If we will talk about the carbon dioxide, we know that carbon dioxide extinguishes the fire. Okay, it is not supporter of combustion, first thing. Second thing, when we spray the carbon dioxide, you have seen many cylinders at your school or at many places in hospitals and malls, and all red colored cylinders are there. These cylinders are filled with carbon dioxide. Simply we have to click it, and the carbon dioxide with high pressure comes out. This carbon dioxide, it spreads over the burning article or burning things like a blanket, and it cuts off the supply of oxygen. So carbon dioxide क्या करती है? It cuts off the supply of oxygen. It acts as a blanket and cuts off the supply of oxygen. Secondly, it is heavier also, so it comes down and near the fire, and that is why the fire extinguishes. So in many cases, most of the cases, we use carbon dioxide based fire extinguishers, which consist of carbon dioxide in them. Another type of fire extinguisher is foam based fire extinguisher. Foam based fire extinguishers are those in which when we that click them, what happened? The foam is released. These foam based fire extinguishers are very useful in extinguishing the fires which are caused due to electricity and due to oil spill. And normally we use the water as fire extinguishers. So these are the types of fire extinguishers. Children, if we are studying about the combustion, we have to study about the that how can we extinguish the fire, because at many places we have seen that such kind of happenings takes place when anything catches fire, a house catches fire, a building catches fire, or a place or a person catches fire. So we should know how can we extinguish the fire, and we should always keep such kind of things near us whenever such kind of things are going on. Clear? So this is all about the fire extinguishers. Now we are going to discuss about the types of combustion. Children, I have already told you that combustion means what? Burning of any fuel. Okay, burning of fuel when the heat or light is produced. That is called as, or energy is produced. That is called as combustion, which generally takes place in the presence of oxygen. Okay, so here we are going to study what are the types of combustion, because in the whole chapter till now we have studied combustion. So now we are going to see what are the types of combustion. First type of combustion is rapid combustion. Second is spontaneous combustion, and third is explosion. We will discuss all the three types of combustions one by one, taking some examples. So let's first of all start with the rapid combustion. Children, you have seen that every day we take food. For that we have to cook the food also, and whenever we bring the matchstick or lighter near the gas stove, when we on it, okay, what happened? The gas releases out from the from the stove, and after that what happened? It catches fire. Likewise, you have seen that whenever we take a paper, okay, lit a matchstick, and we put this matchstick, burning matchstick near the paper immediately catches fire. The same thing happens with the candle. Okay, we put a candle, and when we burn it with the help of the matchstick, it immediately catches fire. So such kind of combustion, when a combustible substance or a fuel, catches fire rapidly, very soon, very fast. As soon as we put the burning matchstick or lighter or such kind of things near it, such kind of combustion is called as rapid combustion. Okay, this combustion is called as rapid combustion, that we have seen in the case of candle, or in the case of gas stove, or in the case of paper. Okay, the combustible substance or fuel immediately catches fire when the burning matchstick or lighter is brought near them. Such kind of combustion is called as rapid combustion. Another type of combustion is spontaneous. Spontaneous means अपने आप, जिसमें हमें कहीं पर भी किसी भी एक्सटर्नल किसी चीज़ को एक्सटर्नली हमें कोई चीज़ यूज़ नहीं करनी पड़ती है जलाने के लिए. जैसे हमें मैचस्टिक यूज़ नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, हमें लाइटर यूज़ नहीं करना पड़ेगा. उसके बावजूद भी कोई सब्सटेंस अगर अपने आप रूम टेम्परेचर पे ही बर्न करना शुरू कर देता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन. स्पॉन्टेनियस मीन्स अपने आप. नाउ व्हाट आर द एग्जांपल्स? जनरली दीज एग्जांपल्स आर नॉट सो कॉमन, बट एट मेनी प्लेसेस दीज आर कॉमन. पर आप लोगों ने कभी शायद, आई डोंट थिंक कि आप लोगों ने बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान दिया हो. So let's first of all see the examples of spontaneous combustion. Children, you know about phosphorus and sodium. Phosphorus is a non-metal and sodium is a metal. Okay, and sodium is a metal which is very soft, which can be cut with a knife. And children, you might remember that in the chapter materials, metals and non-metals, I told you that the sodium metal is kept in kerosene. It cannot be kept in water, it cannot be kept in air like this. It is always stored under the in the kerosene. And why it is stored in kerosene? Because it catches fire when it reacts and it comes in contact with air, that is oxygen which is present in air, which is supporter of combustion, and water, H2O. Okay, so this sodium is a very good example of spontaneous combustion. If you will keep the sodium on this table, it will react with the oxygen which is present in the atmosphere, and it catches fire spontaneously itself. आपको कहीं पर भी कोई burning splinter, matchstick लाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. At the same time, if you will keep this sodium, very small piece of sodium in water, then also it will catch fire. Okay. The same thing happens with the phosphorus. So first example is sodium, and second with symbol is Na, and another example is phosphorus, P. Okay, phosphorus also catches fire itself. If you will keep it on the table in the room temperature, it will spontaneously catch fire. You does not need to bring the burning splinter or matchstick near the phosphorus. These examples are the examples of spontaneous combustion. ये तो हो गई किसकी बात, मेटल्स की बात या नॉन मेटल्स की बात, जिनको स्पेशली आपको करना पड़ेगा. उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स हैं. You have heard about the forest fire. I think you have heard about forest fires. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी काफ़ी टाइम तक फॉरेस्ट फायर लगी रही थी, कई महीनों तक लगी रही थी. तो फॉरेस्ट फायर्स में एक्चुअली व्हाट हैपेंड, बिकॉज ऑफ इंटेंस हीट, जनरली वी नो दैट प्लांट्स की जो लीव्स होती हैं वो नीचे गिर जाती हैं. तो द लीव्स फॉल फ्रॉम द प्लांट्स विच आर ड्राइड लीव्स, डेड लीव्स. दीज लीव्स बिकम मोर ड्राई, okay, due to heat. Now what happened in the at times when there is air, when air blows, what happened, these dried leaves, they come in contact with each other, and due to friction what is produced, sparks are produced. Likewise आप लोगों ने कभी कभी देखा होगा कि हम लोग भी कई बारी दो चीज़ों को जब रब करते हैं, दो पत्थरों को रब करते हैं, या लाइटर में भी सेम चीज़ फिनोमेना यूज़ किया जाता है. जब हम उसको वो करते हैं तो क्या होता है, स्पार्क निकलता है. लाइकवाइज सेम स्पार्क क्या होता है, इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द रबिंग ऑफ द लीव्स, विच प्रोड्यूसेस द by which these leaves catches fire. और ये इतनी सारी वहाँ पे leaves, dried leaves होती हैं, dried substances पड़े होते हैं, branches पड़ी होती हैं. That is why the whole forest set into fire. So the forest fires occurs due to spontaneous combustion. वहाँ पर कोई जाता नहीं है कि स्पेशली वहाँ जाकर कोई leaves को जलाए. Okay, so that happens due to spontaneous combustion. One more example I want to give you. First, I'll write here, dry leaves. Rubbing causes spontaneous combustion. Okay, another example is example of coal dust. You know children, in the when the coal is taken out from the mines, lot of wastage is there. जो अच्छे कोल्स होते हैं, बड़े कोल्स होते हैं, उनको तो निकाल लिया जाता है. उसके अलावा उसके बाद भी, उसकी प्रोसेसिंग के बाद देयर इज सम लेफ्ट ओवर is there. Okay, that leftover of coal is called as coal dust. Okay, this coal dust is also useful. It is used in for many purposes, but sometimes due to intense heat, this coal dust also spontaneously catches fire. कई बारी माइंस में, या जहाँ पर माइंस होती हैं उन जगहों पर, या फिर जहाँ पर ये कोल डस्ट यूज़ की जाती है, प्रोसेस की जाती है, वहाँ पर भी क्या हो जाता है, स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन के कारण आग लग जाती है. ओके, सो ऑल दीज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ द स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन. And now we are going to discuss about the third type of combustion, that is explosion. With explosion you are very much familiar. Okay, generally in the that during the Diwali festival and birthday parties or sometimes marriages, we used to explode these crackers. Okay, हम लोग फायर क्रैकर्स को एक्सप्लोड करते हैं. And what is then explosion? Explosion type of combustion is that type of combustion in which any substance, when it catches fire or when it is set into fire, it bursts along with a sound. Okay, it bursts along with sound. Such type of combustion is called as explosion. It happens in case of crackers or in case of bombs. Okay, all these are the examples of the explosion. Okay, so here we have studied three types of combustions: rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion and explosion. So this is all about the fire extinguisher and combustion. Now children, we are going to start with the next topic. That topic is the flame, because whenever there is combustion, there is many times there is flames. We cannot say always, because now we will study that sometimes there is flame, sometimes there is no flame. Okay, so let me first of all give you the introduction about the flame. Okay. Let us see something about the flame. Introduction about the flame. Basically, the flame is produced when any fuel vaporizes. If the fuel vaporizes, then only the flame is produced. You might have seen that in many combustible substances there is production of flame, whereas in many combustible substances there is no production of flame. Okay, so first of all, we should know what type of combustible substances or what type of fuels produces flame and what type of fuels does not produces flame. So for that, we should know that the substances which vaporize during burning, जब भी substances burning के टाइम में जब हम लोग उनमें आग लगाते हैं या मैस्टिक लगाते हैं, लिट करते हैं उनको, तब अगर उनमें वेपर्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, ठीक है, that time only the flame is produced. अगर वेपर्स प्रोड्यूस नहीं होंगे तो फ्लेम भी प्रोड्यूस नहीं होगी. जैसा कि आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कई बारी वुड को हम लोग बर्न करते हैं, जलाते हैं, तो वो सिर्फ क्या होती है, उसमें सिर्फ रेड कलर की हमें आग दिखाई देती है, लेकिन हमें उसमें फ्लेम दिखाई नहीं देती. ऐसे अगर हम कोल को बर्न करते हैं तो हमें वो दिखता है कि वो क्या हो रहा है, बर्न हो रहा है, उसमें रेड कलर की हमें दिखाई देता है कि वो जल रहा है, बट इट इज नॉट प्रोड्यूसिंग एनी फ्लेम. But as soon as we put a small amount of petrol or small amount of kerosene in burning wood or burning coal, it burns with flame. It starts burning with flame. That means whenever a substance vaporizes, then only the flame is produced. यानी कि फ्लेम प्रोड्यूस होने के लिए जो कंडीशन है वो क्या होनी चाहिए, जो फ्यूल है उसके अंदर वो क्या होना चाहिए, उसके पार्टिकल्स वेपोराइज होने चाहिए. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट जनरली वी नो दैट वी यूज 3 टाइप्स ऑफ फ्यूल्स. तो पहले हम लोग फ्यूल के बारे में डिस्कस कर लें, तब हम फ्लेम के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. 3 टाइप्स ऑफ फ्यूल्स क्या होते हैं. फर्स्ट आर द गैसियस फ्यूल्स, सेकेंड आर द लिक्विड फ्यूल्स, एंड थर्ड आर द सॉलिड फ्यूल्स. ठीक है, तो गैसियस फ्यूल्स अगर हम देखें तो देयर आर मेनी टाइप ऑफ गैसियस फ्यूल्स लाइक एलपीजी सिलेंडर विच वी यूज, इट इज अ गैस. Then we use compressed natural gas CNG in our vehicles. So such kind of fuels are the hydrogen gas is used as fuel. Okay, you have seen the जो वो होते हैं generally we use it at many places. Okay, balloons होते हैं, hot air balloons होते हैं, उसमें हम लोग hydrogen gas use करते हैं. So these are the gaseous fuels. Then second are the liquid fuels. Like liquid fuels also we are very familiar, like petrol, diesel, kerosene. Okay, all these are the liquid fuels. And third are the solid fuels. Okay, the solid fuels are those which are solid. For example, the cow dung cakes, after that wood, and then camphor. Camphor means kapoor. Okay, camphor. So and candle. Very important, candle, we use it regularly. Okay, so there are 3 types of fuels, and you have seen that in 3 you have seen most of the fuels burns with flame, like candle and that camphor burns with flame. आपने घर में जलाया होगा. लिक्विड फ्यूल्स में अगर पेट्रोल को देखें वो भी बर्न विद फ्लेम होता है, फ्लेम के साथ बर्न करता है. डीजल भी फ्लेम के साथ बर्न होता है, एंड गैसियस फ्यूल्स तो होते ही हैं. ओके, सो दीज आर. नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द सम ऑफ द अदर फ्यूल्स ऑल्सो विच डू नॉट बर्न विद फ्लेम, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द फ्लेम. Okay, in the next video, next lecture, I'll tell you about the structure of the flame and all. Thank you and have a nice day.